everybody, welcome back to another video game analysis. Today we are talking about Minecraft. This is a long time coming, but I don't know. I did a lot of things. I held back a lot this year. It's been a good year for VGAB. I was really happy as it's turning out. So today we're going to talk about Minecraft, but it's a huge topic, and like I mentioned before. So I just want to talk about the components. It's going to be similar to the Sonic Success video we did years ago, the second episode, where I talk about the elements of the game and why it's so successful and how it reached to its popularity. You know, Minecraft's a huge game, and especially for like a modern game. Well, I mean, it's not. It's getting there. It's not. It's not a retro game, obviously, and for a game to be out for so many years, especially an indie title to be. Well, I mean, who could call it an indie title nowadays? But especially for what was once an indie title, become still played to this day. Infinite replayability and all. It's really impressive. So let's get down to it. So Minecraft as a game really started in the perfect place. It started as an indie PC title. Now, I really want to give credit to both the independent gamers, the indie developer, independent developers, the indie developers, for creating the idea of making a game on your own. You don't need a big fancy publisher, and this is to me, to many people, I think everyone can agree that Minecraft is the hallmark of indie development. It is the beginning of taking indie games seriously. We went a long way from little flash games on eBaum's World or Facebook or whatever. It came to the point where, PC, you made games that were also made on consoles. You made games meant for the PC, but it was by big developers with big budgets. This game was created by Notch. I don't really think I have to go through over the history of this game because it's just so well known. Like, it's something that children, people of all ages, and everywhere I go, I hear, oh yeah, my kids are just obsessed with Minecraft. I, for one, haven't gotten into Minecraft till later on. You can see my history at that on YouTube, actually, when I was first starting to learn. And I'm getting a little better at it, but, the gameplay itself, I want to talk about that before we go anywhere else. The gameplay itself is something that wouldn't exist unless it was an indie game introduced on PC, where this is a huge risk if you play this anywhere else. You got to think of this back in the day. Sandbox games are so common now, but at the time, a game where you really had no direction or you don't tell people how to play the game, it's something a investor would be kind of weary about. It's something that they would say, "Well, I don't know if I want to put my money in this. Just make another first-person shooter that shoots zombies." You know, and like movies, everyone knows takes very little risk because it costs a lot of money and needs a lot of investors. Well, that's no different than video games, especially nowadays where they're becoming so big budget and taking so much money, and it's a much bigger medium than games and movies itself. So Minecraft is just a complete achievement. So there's no shine from the window, and now there's a shine from my lamp. I just can't wait. I'll figure it out one day. I'll never learn with these with the live stuff, but yeah. Back to the topic at hand. Minecraft, what it really secured was this whole new market that nobody wanted to give a chance. And it's the greatest risks that make people successful. Notch has to be one of the most wealthiest game developers ever. The amount of money he has is all thanks to his idea. And I'm sure it's not the first time people thought of it. The idea of building things, the idea of making your own choices, this is things you do when you play. Especially as kids, but on Minecraft, that's a whole new level, because video games, you always had a direction, and even in non-linear games, there were clues and directions, but, Minecraft did something new, and especially, there's a couple of factors here that really made them big, and that's what we're going to talk about in the next bit. The two hugest factors that made Minecraft so successful. The Minecraft, there's so many games that were ahead of their time or behind their time, or you know what I mean. The The biggest thing about Minecraft was its success comes with the fact that it came at the perfect time. It came at the time where not only the internet was flourishing in every home, but also the idea of the indie developer and indie games has been growing, and people's interest in what was outside of the mainstream gaming market, which became oversaturated with no different than a lot of generations of games, but became oversaturated with the same style of games and shovelware. It was really good to see these kind of things start. So when you have the internet, I think that's the most important thing. You have the ability of marketing. See, what made this game brilliant, which other developers should do, is just say, hey, YouTubers, as long as you treat our work with respect, according to copyright law and fair use, we'll perfectly allow you to show off our game. And all that free publicity and all of the excitement, but more importantly, all of the good gamers that were playing this game that taught people how to play this game efficiently made excitement for this game, made more people download this game. It's a cheap price compared to many other games, and it offers a lot. Not only that, but aside from just doing YouTube, people modded this game, and some mods made it into the main game. Like, for example, horses. Horses were a mod, and that was added in the main game. You know, it's this freedom of giving the gamers, which is something that couldn't have been done in a console game or a safe console game for the time being. It's something that a PC gamer who can rip into this software through their hardware and create something new, like Pixelmon here, which I borrowed from a friend of mine. And with so many versions of Minecraft, so many ways to play, the infinite possibilities that are already added to the infinite possibilities of vanilla Minecraft, it created a huge community. It created a huge generation of new gamers. And this is all because of the internet. This is a game that knew the internet existed. I love new properties that knew the internet existed. I think that's such an important piece here to take from the success of Minecraft. They played smart. It was a modern game. It doesn't look it. It's a nice irony. There's a nice irony to it. This is based off 8-bit style world. Everything's blocky, but it made things simpler. And simplicity is the ultimate tool for success. You watch this on YouTube. You watch all the ways to play, and you'll get hooked. The freedom, both inside Minecraft and outside of Minecraft. All the, with different people play different modes. People make servers and do creative things with them. Some people do creative mode. Some people do survival mode. I like to experiment with both, but I like the survival mode a little better. It feels very rewarding to build something in Minecraft, and I still haven't done things like I hate the Nether, and I still haven't beaten the Ender Dragon. Maybe one day, I'm still learning enchantment a little bit, but I'm gonna grow as a player, and with in Minecraft, the community's not going anywhere. That I think after almost 10 years, I think it's pretty safe to say that. But yeah, I mean, all of this what was once considered a game that would probably never hit the ground. Like if you looked at someone in 1993 and told you, "Hey, I got a great idea. We're gonna make a game where we don't explain people how to play and they can do whatever they want." And well, I mean, they would think, I guess I could see the fun in that, but it's not really technically possible. And at the same time, it's like, who would play that? Everyone's playing Doom or Super Mario Brothers. It's all, it's like it's hard to make new ideas, but especially in markets like the media, like any media. I mean, some things like television's a little easier because you can just cancel whenever you want, and you barely lost anything. But then movies, like there's so much to go off on, and that's why there's trends of using less risk, taking formulaic things, and sometimes people get tired of that. But there's always new trends that start, and that's a big takeaway. There's always a new trend that everyone starts to make, and it happens like through the decades. It can happen for years. It can happen like happen generations, and Minecraft's just one of those stepping points, one of those building blocks. Ha 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 ha. Yeah, that was funny. Next bit. So all the success and our story ends with it going on the console market. More recently with the Wii U, with the first Nintendo release of Minecraft, and you have things like the mobile version for the iPhone and Android being always the top grossing app for games. It's amazing. Minecraft pulled off something that was once a risk. They took the risk. They played it smart. It's a modern game for the modern world. And it's like, yeah, it looks simple. It looks like a game that was made. I always like thinking of Minecraft as the game that looked like it was made in 1986 with 2007 technology, or you know what I mean. Like especially as you update it, it's like I thought if game developers made games with today's tech, it would be Minecraft, and I like that philosophy. I like the way that looks. I like everything about it. It's really really brilliant. It the Minecraft is all square. It's building blocks. It's something easy to understand, and that's something when it comes to what was successful in the console market, which let's face it will always be bigger, and when it comes to video games and more well thought of. No, I'm sorry, wrong choice of words. More recognized in the gaming industry, according to the general consensus. I'm trying not to be PC master race attacked. And I personally prefer the PC version. But I'm having a lot of fun with the Wii U version. I'm having a lot of fun with the same friend of mine that I used the Pixelmon footage for. It's a game I like that you can enjoy with other people because they knew the internet existed. It's well made. I was really impressed with the online service for the Wii U version here. I was thinking about getting the PS3 version, but then I heard the Wii U version's coming out. I wanted to try this game in different ways, and like I've tried Skyblock. I've tried Pixelmon a little bit. I never could get it to work. Um, I usually got a lot of experience from my friends who were really good at Minecraft, well seasoned in Minecraft, and they taught me a lot of how to play. It's like it's a game that's much bigger than just being a franchise. There's only one game. There's always going to be one game. You're gonna add more to it. It's gonna grow as things go on. People will always find new ways to play it, and people are making a living playing this game. It's amazing. It's the game in the modern world, and that's where all of its success comes from. It's not just a game that's just branched off of another generation. In fact, so many games are incorporating ideas from this game onto new games. It's just how the world works. You find something new. It was a huge risk then, but now it's just commonplace now. And it's all because Minecraft has successfully did what no AAA developer could ever give to investors and say, hey, let's make this game. They did it on a, they did it with simple design, and it started this trend of making 8-bit and 16-bit games again, which has its charms, but sometimes that can even get oversaturated. And even the indie market is going to have the similar patterns to the AAA market, and that's something you got to really talk about with Minecraft, because it really nowadays is in between the area of the most AAA like game and the most indie level game. Like it's really like a perfect bridge between the both of those styles of video games that we are now really into. One day I'm definitely gonna do a video on indie games. That is definitely gonna happen. I'm gonna tell you that right now. That's it for today, and next week I'm probably gonna do the daytime thing again. Yeah, I'm probably gonna do that. But also, I hate when my camera gets skippy like this. One day I'm gonna make good live footage for you guys. It's gonna happen. I want to work hard and make my videos best they can be, but here I am doing this again. Uh, pointing out my problems doesn't make them go away. I know. I'm guessing people know that I watch a certain channel now. But yeah, next week we're you know what? Let's do the indie games. We really did a lot of what I can. I mean, I said a lot already that I probably would say next week, but at the same time, there's still plenty of things to talk about. So until then, guys, I'll see you. if there's anything I missed, if there's anything I got wrong, if there's anything you would like to add to the conversation, please do not hesitate to leave a comment. Gotta like and share, gotta do that stuff. It's good for me, it'll help me out. Thank you very much for that, and thank you all so much for watching. I've been Billy, your video game analyzer. Have a good day, good night whenever you're watching this, and I'll see you next time.